Thank you so much for coming in. I am your man, Lawrence. Man, what a day. What a day. What a day for wrestling fans everywhere because hell's frozen over. You know, I basically, for many years now, have asked for today to happen, for Vince McMahon to retire. And he would not do that. He just would not do it, right? He didn't want to do it. He didn't like that idea. I'm trying to get my light in right. I don't know if I really want to do that. I'll probably be hot. Yeah, Vince didn't want to do that, folks. But apparently today he's decided to. That's way too bright. Maybe I need to stick it like that. Maybe that. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, man. Well, let's track it. Welcome to Platform 246. Thank you so much for coming in. If you're new to my channel, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. What's up, CarCast? I always comment on your page, brother. Anytime I see it, and you make excellent content, we got some content tonight. Let's get it on. I can't even talk right now. I'm already kind of at a loss of words, and that takes a lot. It takes a lot to make me not be able to talk. But hit our poll up, folks, please. Is your mind blown like mine? Has your head stopped spinning? Because I don't think that mine has. Stephanie McMahon is about to kick us off. The woman in charge, the boss of Friday Night SmackDown, Monday Night Raw, SummerSlam, every motherfucking thing, Miss Stephanie McMahon. Let's hear it. Ladies and gentlemen, I almost cried today. I'm not gonna lie. Welcome to SmackDown, Stephanie. Right on, Stephanie. We have sips tonight. I have a little sip. You got to sip one for Vince. Thank her father. Respect that man. He likes ass. We understand that.
This is the company that he created.
But he has made us very happy for a long time. But if you're new to the channel, please, thank you so much for coming in and watching SmackDown with me. It's on Fox. It's not on the cock. SummerSlam is going to be on the cock. Let me stop talking because I got to hear Stephanie. Thank you, Vince. 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 What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Please hit the poll. Looks like somebody, your head has stopped spinning somebody. Well, luckily for you, yours has. Mine hasn't really. This is the WWE Universe. They're grateful for you. They're grateful for me. And we need to be grateful for Vincent Kennedy McMahon II. Yours has, Miss Janelle? That is good. Mine has not. You, Vince. Welcome in, Miss Janelle. Welcome to CarCast. Thank you to everybody coming in. Hit the like button for Vince one time, please. Thank you, Vince. Thank you, Vince. Yo, what's happening, John? We start off with the Profits. Sit for the Profits. Throw your red cup up if you have one. Side to side, right? Are they coming out the audience? I think Brock Lesnar quit today also. I'm not really sure. Didn't I see a report that Brock is in the building or wherever they was at afterwards? I don't know what the fuck is going on, y'all. I'm very happy to be watching SmackDown with all of you, though, tonight. Thank you so much. Instead of having to watch it alone, because this is going to be a weird evening. What I tried to say when we started kicking it off was like, for many years, a lot of us, me for certain, has been saying, God damn, I can't wait till Vince McMahon retires. Some people have said in other words, too. You know what I'm saying? I may have even made that joke a time or two. And I'm not happy with myself that I have. But I know that right now, Also, I'm not happy that Vince has retired. I'm sorry. I'm a little apprehensive about the future. I don't know what the hell is going to happen next. The only name I've ever known since I was 4 years old, maybe no older than that, maybe five. He didn't, he wasn't putting it all out there. It's Vince McMahon, and today he retired. There's a bitch out there who also owns. I'm not this light is just too much. Who also owns a wrestling company. Look at this fool flexing on TV. Stop it. Stop it. And he took the time to say immediately following this, I'm glad to now be the longest tenured CEO in all of wrestling. And then I think he put the coke down because crack kills, and they say that he does snort coke. We won't say his name on this channel because he's really just a child spending his daddy's money. But that was classless and wrong because he's not. It's actually the guy that owns TNA, but we ain't gonna talk about all that. All right, we got the Street Profits, y'all. On Friday Night SmackDown, Vince is retired. 77-year-old Vincent Kennedy McMahon has retired and broke the internet today. When I die, because they're not going to care when I retire from whatever my job is, but when I die, I want to be Vince McMahon, known enough and famous. Okay, I want to break the internet when I die. And Angelo Dawkins is yelling, how he know he's going to be the champion at SummerSlam? All the previous plans is thrown out the window. All right, so we got Theory on the way out. I don't know why. But you got to think that some people are happy as shit, though, that Vince is gone because they're like, all right, it's about to be my time now. How many WWE superstars do you think are thinking that? I've been held down for years. Now I'm about to get a chance. Vince doesn't like little guys and all kind of shit. You can't say hospital in the WWE. Things are about to change, folks. Slowly, probably not overnight. Maybe some things will change overnight. You never know. But slowly but surely, you're going to start seeing changes to the WWE. And I'm like lost. I've been watching wrestling since I was 4, and I'm 40. He probably wasn't a week ago, but there's a good chance that maybe next week now he is. Or maybe even 3-4 days ago, he probably wasn't going to be winning. But hell, you never know now. But make sure you subscribe to the channel, please. Welcome to our watch party. It'll be the last one where we ever speak about Vince, possibly. No, probably not. But yeah, we got the Usos out. Throw your ones up. What the fuck is going on? I don't even know what to say. Even though I haven't stopped speaking, I don't know what to say. This is like monumental. In a bad way, I guess. I wanted him to quit for so long, and now he's quit. Now I'm pissed. Bray Wyatt, Karrion Kross, get on the phone with Triple H, ASAFP. You heard me? What's so funny? Mr. Neil, thank you. Somebody tell Montez Ford to take those fucking glasses off his face inside at night. I can't stand it. I hate it. I hate it. But they off now. No, they're still on. Go after the baby faces, of course. Moss, his music hit, and everybody, I didn't know, everybody barely even knew who it was. So he's not over yet, but it took them a minute to figure out who it was once the music started. So I didn't know who the fuck it was. But all right, they got Madcap Moss coming out to make the save. Folks, if you please, if you can, check our poll. If you can't answer it, John, that means you. Let us know how you feeling right now. Anybody, please, damn the poll. How are you feeling right now? Anybody watching, knowing that Vincent Kennedy McMahon II, he's not a junior like I am. Vincent Kennedy McMahon II. Oh, shit. Angelo refuses to be second fiddle anymore to Montez Ford. He's like, fuck that, homie. I go over the top now. Y'all might need to pull the rope down for me, but I'm the one going over the top ropes now going forward, okay? So how do you all feel now that Vince McMahon has retired? Does that register with anybody? Do you not give a shit? Does it, I mean, like, it's the craziest shit I've heard in a long time. Something that you think that you want, and then you get it, and you be like, well, let's not get into that just yet. Never mind. You know what I'm saying? That was that today for me. Jesus. Did they keep the same show that they had written? Did Brock Lesnar actually walk out? What in the world is going on? But there's no room for disappointment. Why did Vince retire today? Now, we all take a little bullshit, or everybody takes a little bullshit from their boss, right? Have you ever let your boss hit you in the chest because they're mad at you? I doubt it. Oh. I can't do that since that guy was doing the same thing I was about to do. Pardon me. Oh. Come on, Shinsuke. There go McAfee. Get it, McAfee? Mr. Nell says, heck no. Yeah, exactly, Mr. Nell. Hell no. But Ludwig let his boss slap him in the chest every time he do something wrong. Every time he make an error. Shinsuke. Up next. Commercial break. I kind of feel like first of all, I feel like I wish so much weed would stop getting in my damn mouth as I try to smoke this blunt. But I kind of feel like, you know how you're at the funeral, like you're tired, you're upset. It's like a funeral today, you know. But that's not a good metaphor either because Vince is 77. But it's like a funeral. It felt like to me is what I finally when I started gathering my thoughts and feelings. It's like you're getting together at some point, right? And then it comes, and then the daughter delivers a eulogy, or the son delivers a eulogy, or the spouse, the husband, the wife, or whatever the fuck. Somebody says the words. Stephanie just did that to kick off SmackDown, right? And then after that, you just kind of party, right? And celebrate and remember. And that's what it feels like to me. Like this is the weirdest shit ever. I really had a minute today. I sat here when the news broke. When I was reading it, I read that. It's like sometimes things happen and you know where you were. You remember where you were at. And that's how my mind works anyway. That's me, okay? So at like 1:11 today in the afternoon, I'm looking at my computer on Twitter, and literally it starts trending events, and then boom, it says 77, yada, 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 blah, blah, blah. I think it's time to step away, then now forever. I sat here, yelled what? And double taked and all that. Literally, I promise you I did. Yelled what? Like somebody was in here with me. Or like y'all was here with y'all. But it was just me. And I literally was like, what? So then that's just like everybody else. The Twitter, your fingers get to clacking. You start looking everywhere and you realize it's real. This is not a drill. Vincent Kennedy McMahon the man that created this whole thing, the Walt Disney of wrestling, the man with the giant grapefruits, the genetic jackhammer, the man who created the Kiss My Ass Club. He retired. He's done. Donezo. The boss, the old man. These are all things that Vince McMahon is literally called. They call him the old man. And not when he turned 77. They've been calling him that for like 25 years. Yes, Miss Janelle. Literally. How was your day, Miss Janelle? What are your thoughts on the old man retiring? It's crazy if you ask me. Long, I'm sorry. Mine was too. We all gonna finish it together, folks. Hopefully the stream goes all the way through today. We've had some technical difficulties with that, with our last couple of wrestling streams. Don't know. Don't ask me why. All right, we're back.
Volume 38.
Xfinity's presenting SmackDown. I'll tell you who's not going to be presenting it to us. You already know. So Xfinity, they're presenting SmackDown. No, they're not. They're presenting SummerSlam next weekend. It hit me, Miss Janelle. Again, ASAFP. As soon as fucking possible that it happened, it hit me. I was like, holy shit. The only thing that hasn't hit me is what this means, folks. Yes, ma'am. Yes, has. Because now it's the unknown. Now that Vince McMahon has retired, the WWE as a whole is just the unknown. Allegedly, Brock Lesnar walked out today. Brock Lesnar is supposed to be facing Roman Reigns next Saturday at SummerSlam. Vince McMahon is supposed to be sitting behind that curtain. He doesn't miss a show for shit. He's supposed to be sitting behind that curtain, and tonight apparently he's not there. He's not behind that curtain. He's the last face that every single wrestler sees, every single show that you watch, that I watch. He's the last wrestler face you see before they come out the curtain to the crowd. And for the first time, he's not there. And he doesn't miss shows. He doesn't get sick. He's a robot. He's an alien. 77, and he's still every Raw, every SmackDown, he's the one behind the curtain. And now he's not there tonight. And he said today he won't be there anymore. He said that out in his letter I read his letter to all the wrestlers. He wrote a personal letter to the wrestlers, which of course got out right away. But I read that today. It was pretty crazy. So we got Nakamura and Ludwig. Ludwig wants to get slapped in the chest tonight again. Let us know who you got in the comments. If you don't mind, you have Ludwig Kaiser tonight, or do you got Shinsuke? I'm going to say that Ludwig is going to win tonight some kind of way, simply so that he doesn't get his ass beat by Gunther tonight. So I got Kaiser. Kaiser is going to permanente Shinsuke's ass tonight, I guess. That's what we're going to say. Kaiser going to put Shinsuke. Oh, that doesn't look good for it. Shinsuke. Yes, you know, yeah. Otherwise, we know what's going to happen to him. If he doesn't, that's why I picked. He can't. That's 3 weeks in a row. I mean, come on. First thing, if I was him, first thing I would have did today when I heard the Vince quit is I would have went to somebody. I would have found somebody. Stephanie, Bruce Pritchard said, "Hey, please, can you not have him smack? Can we end that whole shit? Can we just stop that? Act like that shit was never happening? We supposed to be on the same team. Y'all got him hitting me in the chest every week. It's stupid. And you're making me look like I'm not a man. So can we please stop that? Vince is gone. But I'm going to go with Ludwig tonight. He's getting some slaps in it. Oh, nice float over butterfly one arm suplex. With a kick, Michael. Suplex, snap suplex. You better look at Shinsuke instead of looking at your boss. Who's he more afraid of right now, Shinsuke or You better fuck him up, man. Let's go, Shinsuke. Let's go. Shinsuke with that stomach kick coming up with that stomach knee. Eee, damn. Right in his kidney look like. A kidney shot. Yes, exactly, Mr. Nail. He'll have 2 ass whoopings. If you don't beat Shinsuke, you know you get damn. You know you get your ass whooped again. Jones says, "Let's go, Kaiser." That's right. Let's go. It's Shinsuke. Oh, Shinsuke got a mouth guard in. You better stay on it. Commercial break. Son of a bitch. Of course. Yeah, so it's just difficult for me to process that Mr. McMahon is no longer that the genetic jackhammer is gone. The grapefruits are gone. It's weird. Apparently, tonight we're supposed to have the Maximum Male Models, which I sent in my application to MaximumMaleModels.com as well to see if I can be chosen to be a Maximum Male Model. Keep the eyes out for that, folks. Say a prayer for me. But we were supposed to have the Maximum Male Models beach show. You know, you all know it's beach season right now. But apparently, Max Dupree wasn't backstage tonight either. So maybe why Maswa and Macy, or whatever the fuck their names are, they might have been backstage tonight with their Daisy Dukes on. And we're supposed to also meet, I think, Maxine Dupree tonight. So maybe, oh, shit. Fuck. I just had a thought. They said Max Dupree was not backstage or some way got out today. It might be because they're trying to say that Maxine, which would be Max probably in a wig because the WWE, damn, fuck. I hope that's not it. But they said that Max Dupree also was not backstage all of a sudden at the WWE SmackDown tapings today. Like he walked out like he's as big as Brock. That's not true, but if that's what the reports were. So I'm sure shit went crazy tonight behind the scenes at whatever arena that the WWE is filmed SmackDown in tonight. But thank you all for watching it with me so far. One commercial break, as usual. Any show, maybe we'll get that. Does anybody think we'll get less commercial breaks soon or something like that? Anybody have any changes that they think could be coming? Besides, possibly, obviously, TV 14 has been the rumor for a couple of weeks now. They're going to get off the TVPG Disney Bull and give us some of that hardcore crotch shopping. Mae Young, powerbomb through the table. 1998 TV 14 Raw and SmackDown, apparently. So, these days, you can't be a 300-pound man and powerbomb a 78-year-old woman through a table. But you all get the point. We're supposed to go back in the day, take it back a little bit, get things a little bit more raunchy, a little less 2022, apparently. So we got Ludwig Kaiser and Shinsuke Nakamura back. Ludwig is still in control. Front face lock. Going for another suplex. He's done that move like 3 times already. That's why it didn't work. Fake insecurity by Shinsuke. He didn't hit anything. I don't even know if he hit his shoulder on that kick, but whatever. Oh, nice kick by Shinsuke. Oh, here comes up suplex. That was a nice way to go into that move. He usually runs all the way across the ropes. Oh, well, make sure you're watching WWE Rivals this Sunday night. It's probably going to be the best. I'll be fucking watching it, probably, more than likely. It's going to be the best one ever. It's Stone Cold and The Rock. Shinsuke with a big knee off the second rope. Kaiser is outside, luckily, because that was almost kind of like Shinsuke's finishing maneuver. Now he's getting admonished by his father. And now Shinsuke is picking him up. This is why Ludwig will win tonight. Come on! Done. Roll up. Roll up of doom. Oh, he kicked out. Shit. Ludwig is donezo. Comes to Kinshasa. Oh, he about to grab that leg. Well, Gunther refuses to let him loose tonight. This motherfucker's still gonna lose. Punch. Who booked this? Called it. Here come it. That's it. We all get the W. Throw it up. Yeah. He stole one. That was really like 2 thefts. Like, how much help do you need, homie? Damn. Yes, Mr. Nell. Clap it up. But how much help do you need? Finally, yeah. Is he proud of that? I would think not. Thanks, boss. So, like, when you're up, your assignment's almost due, and your boss comes in and helps you finish it. That's what that is right there. You be like, whew. Yeah. Well, the whole time you thinking that my boss is gonna kill my ass, and then all of a sudden they come up out of nowhere and says, "You need help, huh? You almost done? Give me some of that," and they help you. I've been that boss before. And then they're relieved, but they feel embarrassed. That's Ludwig. And you still didn't do what I asked you to do, but it's all right. Up, see? You see? If I had to come and help your ass, stay home from work tomorrow, okay? You don't need to be here. Shit. I might as well do this shit myself. Damn. Clap it up for the women's champion, Liv Morgan. Oh, Lord. And look at the makeup. Was Vince telling Ronda to wear all that makeup? Yes, Miss Janelle. He's still punking him. And I said, the boss is still upset. I had to come in and help your ass. Instead of just supervising, I had to come in and literally help you do your job. So while we got the job done, I'm pissed. So now Liz finally got her plate. So clap it up for Liv. She finally got Ronda's plates off. But more importantly, so that means that the plates on that belt now say Liv instead of Ronda. For like the last 2 weeks, she's walking around with the belt and it said Ronda on it. But now You don't what? You don't like what happened? Mr. Janelle says she doesn't like it. You don't like what happened to Ludwig, or you don't like Liv's belt or Ronda's makeup, or all three? Because yeah, good job for Liv. Finally, demand respect, Liv. Now she must be like, fuck, they're gonna take this off me right away. Vince is the one who said I can have this belt. But anyway, Ronda. John says Liv is about to get smoked. John, I think you're right. However, I want to ask everyone, was Vince possibly, did you see Ronda's makeup? Was Vince the culprit all this time? Let us know in the comments. Do you think Vince was the reason for all the black vampirist makeup? Vampirist, Elvira, whatever you want to call it. Her eyes are not blackened like she has been in a boxing match or in a UFC fight. They are. She has a light pink shade of pretty pink. What the fuck happened? Why does Ronda look like that? It was Vince all this time, and tonight she was because you know that she has to start putting that shit on at about 2:00 when they start filming this show at 5:00 wherever they're at, California or New York, 5:00. And they show it to me at 8:00 always. But she has to start putting her makeup on her eyes at like 2:00. So when she got to the building, and then she found out, well, Vince retired. Well, no, by then she was already at the building because Vince also makes you get to the building really early. So then she said, oh, well, he quit. So she rubbed all that shit off and started and just wait. She could wait till later to put that little bit of pink makeup on she got on right now. She'd have to start doing it at 2:00. Wow. You see how much shit has changed already? Now that this man has retired, it's like he died. They forgot everything he's taught them. Shit. Ronda's coming out with a medium shade of pink rouge or blush or eyeshadow or bronze, whatever it's called. That's it? Like that trash bag black eyeshadow that she usually wears. Somebody said, hell no, their head has not stopped spinning yet. Thank you for answering the poll, folks. Mine has not either. You can't tell. I tried to say that earlier. I tried to be cute, or in my case, handsome, funny. I don't know, whatever you call it. I tried to tweet that. I posted on social media earlier that I'm at a loss for words. I was at a loss for words for like 12 seconds. But I'm never at a loss for words. But I'm about as shocked as I can be. And I'm hurt. I don't even know what to feel right now. I don't know what to feel right now. I feel optimism. I feel pessimism. I feel mourning. I feel like we're all celebrating together and all wrestling fans are joining together right now. I don't know. It's too many feelings. Too many feelings right now. Too many feelings. You can see the Bella Twins, the history of the Bella Twins. If you didn't get to live through it like I did, lucky for you. But there will be biography WWE legends on A&E that will precede, apparently, Rivals Stone Cold and The Rock. So I'll come in at the time that Stone Cold and The Rock Rival starts. I'll miss the first part, probably. We're back. Oh, we're in Boston. We're in Boston tonight. Boston is the lucky town that gets to have the first television show, a historic WWE TV show. Boston gets it. Boston. How you like them apples? Well, anyway. Look at Liv's eyes. Please take a close look and a sip for Liv's. Not Liv. Bullshit. Y'all took 2-3 weeks to search the whole shit of that match to find out the one spot where they can say, okay, this is what we're going to say. Get the fuck out of here that Ronda hurt her leg. We were live. We were sitting right over Ronda's left shoulder, as a matter of fact. You might see us. We were sitting right over Ronda's left shoulder. She didn't hurt herself in that whole match. My sons and I were there. John says every single show there's a 6-man tag. Is that now or going forward? Is that what we're looking for? Turn to AEW. That is what happens on AEW. Literally. Liv Morgan. Ronda did not get hurt in that match. That's part of the storyline. That's kayfabe. That's what they call kayfabe. All right. That's the word for today. The word for the day, folks, is kayfabe. Also, not to be confused with work, but that's keeping kayfabe, and that's just the bullshit of wrestling, the fakeness or the whatever, the magic of wrestling. That's keeping kayfabe, keeping everything, not letting you know what's real, and that injury is not. Look at that makeup. She is a different woman. It's like them catfishes that you be seeing. Ronda has been a catfish. Look at her eyes. I can see her eyes. Liv looks scared. Liv wants to laugh. Liv is about to botch this promo. She can't stand there and look at her eyes because she's so shocked that they're not covered in black rouge. So she doesn't know what to do or what to say. Plus, she's not good on the microphone. Really, neither one of them are. So there's that. Oh, you see black? This is a light shade of black. It's like a lighter shade of brown. A lighter shade of brown. It's a little bit on there, John. Yes, there is a little bit on there, but it's not her eyes. Her eyes aren't now black. Her eyes don't, you know what I mean? It's not like my shirt. Thank you, John. Yes, because I was looking I see a little, it's like a little shade. Like she got like a two-tone, like a Bret Hart. Like the Hart Foundation. She had the Hart Foundation eyes. Instead of Undertaker eyes. Or Malachi Black eyes. And now, Pat McAfee's going to have a black eye because Baron Corbin just kicked him in the face, folks. Shut up, Cole. Oh, that's a nice little player short and button down set that Corbin got on there trying to be funky fresh in Boston. You see that? You see it? Folks, keep your eyes open. You never know what's going to happen in the WWE now. Now Pat McAfee into this, he says, well, fuck this. I ain't got to set the announce table no more. Let me tell you all something, by the way. Folks, I don't know if people know this or not. So Vince McMahon used to be sitting like right around in there somewhere. Oh, shit. Let's get it on. Watch your nuts. I always worry. I'll be like, watch my nuts. And when we get to scrumming later on, bro, watch my nuts. Okay? Watch my lizard. Make sure you don't hit it. So, for like, I don't know, at least probably like 20 years now, unfortunately. Vince McMahon, they write all the promos that everybody says. Everything is usually like written and scripted by, and it got to be approved by Vince 100%. Everything. That the rest of, just about everything for just about everyone. And it used to be like that in the late 90s. I'm just saying, you know, and early, but then it just increasingly got worse and worse to where they write everything down for the wrestlers, and they make them learn it like that day. And generally it sucks. And the only person right now really getting to say whatever they want is like Paul Heyman and Roman Reigns, and maybe more to a lesser extent Brock Lesnar, probably. Just a few people. Also, the people that don't really get to say whatever they want are the commentators. Michael Cole, fucking Phillips, whatever his fucking first name is, Tom or Ted, whatever. Corey Graves, them fools on Raw. Pat McAfee, he does get to say probably more than he wants to, but he even has a leash. But Vince McMahon sits in the ear of them during the show. So when SmackDown is going on and Michael Cole says something stupid, 8 times out of 10, Vince McMahon told him to say it in his ear. Maybe not exactly 100% word for word. Sometimes yes, but then he regurgitates it or puts it into his own words what Vince McMahon has said. Vince McMahon is calling the matches from the back, and he, especially Michael Cole. Michael Cole is the biggest. Who's a cold-blooded killer, John? Michael Cole is the biggest culprit of that. Just about everything that he says comes straight from Vince's mouth into his ears, and then he says it to us that we hear. That's over. He does that for everything, every Raw, every SmackDown, every pay-per-view, everything where he constantly he's feeding them all lines and stuff all day, every show, all night, every single show that you've ever seen. Believe me, and that's over. Rusev. Yes, I love Rusev. He's over on AEW now, John. But what about him? I'm sorry. You know how fast I talk. So I could have said anything to make you trigger to say Rusev. Rusev, I bet you there's tons of people in AEW right now who would love an opportunity to get back over to the WWE today, now that Vince has retired. I can almost guarantee it. Rusev would probably be one of them. If I were him, I would be thinking that. Only people I'm hoping for are Bray Wyatt and Killer Cross. Fuck with me if you can, okay, brothers? Get in contact with whoever you need to get in contact with. Call him a cold-blooded killer. It was the PG era, and Vince McMahon was not having that. Well, that could be completely over now. Jesus, I really can't believe it. Someone who thinks about wrestling the way that I do. SummerSlam is in 8 days, and it is not going to look the way people thought it was going to look. Bananas. I literally did not think he would ever retire until he passed away. I've said that to everybody that will listen to me. I don't think he would retire. I didn't think he would retire until he passed away. And what do you think made him retire? Was it all the sex scandal allegations and stuff? Was it more so being 77 and getting older? Or combination or what? You know, you take out stock in WWE. It's a publicly traded company. I've always wanted to get stock in it. Probably one day I will, whether it's worth anything or not. Probably not a lot, but just to say that because shit, I've watched it all my life, right? So I wonder what happened to the stocks today when he retired. I don't even want to look. Because it's literally a publicly traded company, and the stocks for WWE go up and down depending upon sometimes if a show is good. If Raw sucked really bad, Tuesday the stock will just drop out. I got McAfee. He's not being told what to say. Right, Johnny, might as well. Bum ass Corbin. Diaper rash. Okay. Bitch. Oh. Big dumb ball baby. I thought you were going to call me big dumb ball bitch. That's what I would call him. That's what he seems like for jumping him from behind 3 times now. But whatever. Baby is good enough or close enough, I guess. put his big ass down for a nap. Oh, see you in Nashville, bitch. Okay, I was talking over it. I didn't give it enough time to marinate and breathe. Somebody else has also said, hell no, that their mind has not stopped spinning. So that's 3 of us. He called him a bitch finally. I was hoping he was going to call him a bitch. He did. Just not what I thought he should have called him a bitch. But he still got it out. I don't want to haggle on where he said it. But that was definitely some 14 right there. So maybe they'll fire the Viking. Let me not say that. I'm sorry. Let me get that back. Maybe they'll change the Viking Raiders. Like I've told the world in the real world, not in this internet world that we're on right now. As much as I love all of you, I'll never ask for another person walking the planet to lose their job ever. So if you have to, but not just because you're whack and they're whack. But I don't want them to get fired. Let's repackage the Viking Raiders. Let's do something else with them. Let's just call them what they were supposed to be called before. Maybe that'll do it. I don't know, something. Maybe we're gonna get no more dances from Shanky. The WWE landscape is about to change. Let's see, no more dancing. No more dancing from the big 7'4" monster. Vince McMahon has retired because Xavier Woods is outside with a unicorn face on. So, and Shanky's still dancing, so never mind. All right, so see, Jinder doesn't like it either. All right, but he's still dancing. Let us know who you got in this match. Jinder and Shanky, pardon me, or the Viking Raiders. Personally, I got to go with the Viking Raiders. They're probably about to beat off in their ass. It's difficult, though, because, or maybe not, they don't give a crap about him either way. Jinder Mahal is a former SmackDown heavyweight champion. Believe it or not. Shanky is too big to be taking pins. So that means tonight, Jinder's getting pinned by the Viking Raiders and their makeup and their dresses. So I'm going to take the Viking Raiders. Let me know who you're taking. John, correct, John. Good observation. Good thought. Hopefully this is quick. Very. Because it's no less horrible. It's no less horrible than however quick it is. I'm going to say that. I know it already. Just because it exists. There's not enough quickness for it to not suck. For that to be worse than how bad it is that it's just coming out. That they're having this match in the first place with these 4. And that the former world champion of the 4 of them is probably going to take a pin in it. But let us know who you got. Maybe I'm wrong. We know that's rare. Maybe the New Day helps them upset the Viking Raiders. Piss them off a little bit. Who knows? It's starting off pretty slow so far, John. It's looking like we might get this one through a commercial break. This one might go right to 9 o'clock, folks. So, or I don't know. We'll see. Because they got the New Day outside acting pretty stupid already. So, I don't think they're going to be out. Oh, and they come back out. Yeah. It's going to go for a couple of minutes. Good, Miss Janelle. Absolutely. That's what they're doing right now. They're trying to make us think that the Viking Raiders can kick everybody's ass. So they're making them kick everybody's ass. So. And they're about to go and get into it with the New Day. Kofi and Xavier. So they need to look strong going into their little feud with them. Oh, eat that. where we were all correct in all ways. Ms. Janelle and I picked the Viking Raiders, and John said it was going to be quick. Hallelujah. Oh. I think that the Viking Raiders are wearing more black eyeshadow than Ronda is tonight. And that is a first. You all mark that down. Well, no, he's happy that he ain't gonna get yelled at anymore. Not sure what she does anymore now. She got fired as a GM, but she's coming out in a suit still. So when did Lacey walk out from 2 matches? Oh, that was 2 weeks in a row. Oh, she running her mouth too damn much, and she had an annoying ass voice. Shocking. Against Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez. All right, so we got Sheamus and Drew finally. What? Who now? Who? We know it's Sheamus and Drew, so pay attention to the time. It's 8:51. This is probably going to be with entrances and packages. Get us to 9 o'clock before this match even starts. Whatever it is. I know it is. God, and it's still not Sheamus. If Sheamus still have, he can't have COVID if he's out here. So. Okay. Well, the commercial's coming right away. So they're coming back with Shillelagh and Shenanigans. What the fuck is that? And we have another vote, so we're even now. We got 4 votes. Has your mind stopped spinning from today's WWE bullshit shockers? What I say? I decided to keep it PG in the actual writing. Yes, 2 people have said yes, looks like. 2 people have said no. We got Logan Paul. The Logan Paul show on Raw. How is Raw going to be on Monday? Rey Mysterio got to be pissed right now. His 20-year celebration, Rey, E-R-E-Y, whatever, from Madison Square Garden, the home of the WWE, next Monday. The Mecca, as they call it. The Garden. The Garden is the home of the WWE. It has been since the 80s. It's like the home stadium if it was a sports team. Mr. Man is in love with the Garden. He always has been. He thinks it's the best building ever that they can do a show in. And they treat it like that. It's all the way back to his father, really in the 60s and 70s. And then much more him in the 80s. It's based in New York and Connecticut, the WWE. And the Garden is their home stadium, basically. And the Garden knows that. It's real shit. And he's not going to be at that show on Monday. Damn. I don't think Vince McMahon has probably ever missed a WWE Madison Square Garden show. That's the home of the New York Knicks, by the way, if you're not aware. And the home of the WWE. But it's not the home of Vince McMahon anymore. The writing has been on the wall for weeks. You know, we got videos down on the channel down below. Thank you so much for everybody watching. If you're new, welcome. Sincerely, watching SmackDown with me, not making me have to sit through it by myself and just stare at the screen and just think of and remember all the memories that Vince has given me, has given you. Vince gave you Shawn Michaels. Like, that's enough. Shawn Michaels, all right? If you know what it is, you can throw it up in the comments. He gave you Stone Cold. He gave you Dwayne. Vince McMahon gave you Dwayne. He helped Dwayne. When the fans were saying, die, Rocky, die, back in 1996 or 7, I believe it was. So I was like 14, 15. I wasn't saying that because that's not how I get that. I don't really chant and shit normally. I just started that when I got to P40 apparently. But when every time The Rock came on TV, the fans said, die, Rocky, die. Vince McMahon fixed that. Fixed The Rock. What was wrong with him at that moment? Told The Rock, you need to be a bad guy, Rock. You need to start calling yourself The Rock, talking in the third person. That was all Vince McMahon. And then now The Rock is going to be the president in the year 2032. He owes that to Vince McMahon. The Rock now owns the XFL. The Rock bought the XFL and is revamping the XFL, which is pretty cool like 20 years ago. Y'all might know what it is. It's like, it's fake NFL. It's another football league trying to be another football league, right? You know who created that league 20 years ago? Vince McMahon. Then he brought it, then it closed. Then he brought it back. And then The Rock bought it from him. Vince just keeps on giving. He's a gift that keeps on giving. Now we got Sheamus and his paleness. That's not going anywhere either. Sheamus is not going to retire the paleness. I will tell you that. Tonight, he was supposed to bro kick Drew McIntyre's head clean off. I have to work on my accents. Clash at the Castle. Here we go. So what I told you guys, this is gonna take us all the way to 9 o'clock. Them talking. It was a commercial. Then they got a replay package. No action. All talking and no action. They just keep wasting the ropes and shit. Nobody wants to see him cut the ropes. We don't give a fuck about that. Whoop-de-doo. Yes, Mr. Janelle, just wasting time as usual. This whole promo was a waste of time, honestly, but I'm sure it's chaos backstage. Drew still gets a pretty decent pop every time his music hits. It's surprising because they've tried to, fuck his whole career up when he was the biggest thing in the world like a year ago. Or the biggest thing on the show outside of Roman. Now, not so much. John, did they say Sword in the Stone? They've been making this look like the Sword in the Stone for a year now anyway. Just because he has that shit. Is that a stone in the ring or is that a table? What is that? I'm going to think that sword is to... What's the word I'm looking for? You know when you want to compensate for something or something like that? Maybe that's what that sword is to do. I don't know. Put it away, yeah? Although he's not afraid of the sword, though, huh? He wants to go and attack the guy that's holding a sword that's longer than he is tall. All right. That's literally longer than he is tall. But so that's the second bitch on SmackDown tonight in exactly 1 hour. So we're getting rough. It's getting a little grimy. It's starting to get grimy already on the first night. Bitch. Sit for a bitch. Here they go again. The same place we fought in front of 100 people 20 years ago when we were 17. Shut up, Drew. We know. I've told the story many times. Seriously, are we out of the PG already? Did they slip it in on us real quick? They didn't tell us? Bitch! Bitches! All the bitches. What the? I told you. Now when we see Raw and we get to see Alpha Academy, when he comes out and he goes, sheesh! On Monday, I swear to God, he's going to go, shut up, bitches! Right in the microphone, that's what I would do. Shut up, bitches! To the whole crowd. Everybody would just explode. Fuck with it, right? I mean, why not? If Sheamus can get called a bitch, if Corbin can get called a bitch, you can call the crowd a bitch. Shut up, bitch! I would just punch somebody. They stop. Shut up, bitch! Right, boom, just like that. That's done. World Star, on my YouTube page. You find that video everywhere. World Star. I hope WWE starts giving us World Star moments. This is going to be crucial. Somebody, please, if you have not already, please hit the like button for us all being together and for bitch, for the word bitch. Hit the like button for word bitch tonight. Throw a bitch up in the comments if you want. Sheamus sucks apparently for the crowd. If I was on the show tonight and I was in the second hour, I already know, and I had a mic, a hot live mic that they was putting in my hands tonight. I already know I had the crowd shouting bitch to somebody tonight. So y'all let this motherfucker know how. That's a little too much. I didn't take it to that. I'm thinking I'm on the wrong channel. I'm on Showtime or something. Let this superstar know how much of a bitch they are. That's what that'd be my line for the night. I'm about to get my bitch in on live Fox TV. This has already been a 12-minute segment. They're bringing everything out this segment, okay? Everything that they possibly can. And has he got a bunch of samurais? What is that stuff? Or is that? You all see that I wear glasses. We all know. What is that? Those a bunch of Celtic sticks or something? So we've got two bitches and a boss. We need to keep a tally. Please do not let me miss any. You all don't miss any either. We got two bitches and a boss tonight. We need to get like a swear jar going for the comments tonight. Hell, we're reaching right now if we try to include hell. So, bitch. Oh. Bro, if you gonna put that sword down, dog, put that shit down. It is literally the sword in the stone, the sword of Excalibur. It raises fire from the ring post now. Like that's the sword of Cain. Okay, man. Anyway, so are they about to have a match right now, or G, or what? What's going on? If he would have just been, if he would have just and cut his goddamn hand off, then this shit went straight to TV. Like, put that goddamn sword away, man. And what am I missing, folks? Are we having a match right now? Was this a promo? What did Adam Paul Pierce come out for? Oh, they're fighting at the stadium now against each other's in some brutal match? Okay, whatever. Who cares? All right, so we got the Usos out. Madcap's about to get some work, apparently. Whoa. Miss Janelle, it's your dude. It's all of our dude. Paul. The wise man. Yeah, that is a slick talking, slow walking motherfucker. Slick, fast talking, and slow walking. Okay, that's what Paul Heyman does. He don't walk nowhere fast, but he gets his words out fast. That's for sure. Well, you pretty much like everybody on the screen. Look at them. They was all riled up and talking. He come in and start talking that shit, and then they immediately like, oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Paul. Whatever you say, Paul. Whatever you say, Paul. If he came, every time he came in the room, when I was in the room, I would be like, oh, here comes this fool. I already know. I was turn your head to the side because you know you about to start lying. Paul Heyman, they never told a lie that he didn't like. Look at the wink. Look at the wink. The dap up. The devil himself. And look at that. Y'all saw the look, right? That is a lion. He lies like a Persian rug. All right, so we got Raquel Rodriguez Gonzalez. Maybe, like I'm telling you, what is he? I know the complaints department of the WWE today is probably on fire. Raquel Rodriguez never misses back day. All right. It's like I said, it's beat season. I know the complaints department of the WWE has to be overflowing today. Wrestlers, hell, probably people who have been. What has Kevin done? And I know today Bruce Pritchard was crying his eyes out. And everybody may not know, but I listen to podcasts now more than I listen to music. That includes in my car. Okay, I don't even listen to music in the car anymore, honestly. I listen to podcasts. And even when I drive across the country. So, one guy that has one is the person that's like second and third in charge. The person that writes most of the wrestling shows, pretty much. He's been with Vince McMahon since like 1987. Vince McMahon does no wrong to him. His name is Bruce Pritchard. Brother Love, if you remember Brother Love from back in the day, he was a Chevy man, used to wear a white, whole body white suit, and his face was plum red. And he used to say, I love you. He worked behind the scenes the whole time. And he still does to this day. He basically runs SmackDown and Raw. He probably damn near died today. When he thinks of Vince, I heard him say, I think of Vince like my father. Crazy. Peace out, Vince. Thank you, Vince. That's honest truth, Mr. Dale. Bruce Pritchard probably damn near had a heart attack today. You know, y'all know how. Let me tell y'all who Bruce Pritchard is to Vince McMahon. We all seen Django, right? I don't know. Can't get his name off the top of me, but you know Samuel L. Jackson. We all love Samuel L. We all love everybody in the movie. We all love fucking can't think of White Mike's name right now either. Why? It's not that late. Vince fucked me up that bad. Leonardo. And we all love Jamie, right? We all love old girl, even, right? Great, one of the best movies ever, right? Samuel L. When old boy got killed, no, and his tongue hanging out and shit, and he ran over there. When Calvin got shot, and the way Samuel L. was acting, that's what Bruce Pritchard was doing today when Vince sent the memo out and said he was retired. Bruce came out of his office or out of the arena. No, yeah, his little hiding place in the arena and was like, just like that, ran to Vince's office. What? He loved him from Vince. And they say that Vince helped hide Jimmy Snuka's murder from back in the day. Bruce Pritchard won't say he did. And Bruce was there. But we all know he did it. Bruce won't say Vince McMahon shit stinks. So, tells me I've heard hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours of him talking about Vince. So, yeah, so he won't say Vince's shit stinks. So he might have died almost today. I feel bad for Bruce. He probably took it harder than Stephanie and them took it. He probably not at SmackDown either. He's probably need a day off. Y'all can run this shit. He's sitting right next to Vince at all the shows with a headset on just like Vince. Tonight, he probably just took off. He took off work like his dog died. No, I'm not coming in. Vince is off tonight. Vince is off forever. I'll see you guys at Raw. I need the weekend. I need a 3-day weekend to process this. And check it out, Rivals. This show has been really good so far. I've been watching it on Sunday nights, the last 2 Sundays that's been coming on. It comes on A&E at 10 o'clock. Maybe that's late. No, I ain't gonna lie for that. But watch this show. It's really good. They did Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart the first week, so of course I had to watch it. I still hate you, Bret. And now they got Steve and The Rock, the future president. You heard it here on my channel first. The Rock will be the president in the next 10 years? I think The Rock will be the president in 10 years. So Sonya Deville is coming out. I'm not sure how she can wrestle on that. Okay, there we go. I said, like, come on, it's extra. I know you're not getting a lot of action these days, but you still know what I mean. Hopefully, well, there shouldn't be any more bra and panty matches anymore now that Vince is retiring. Even though we're going back in the day. Ladies, you don't need to get John, you need to watch Rivals and Evil. Yes, Evil was a great program. That's on the Cock. You can find the WWE Evil's little hour-long programs on the bad guys or heels versus being a baby face or a good girl or a good guy. It's Evil. That's on the Cock on Peacock. You can catch all those. There's like 10 of them. Randy Orton has one. Stephanie has one. Ric Flair, one of the greatest heels of all time. So right now we got Raquel and we got Sonya. So let us know who you got in the match. I'm going to go with Raquel Gonzalez Rodriguez. She may be somebody who may be looking to drop a note in the complaint box and ask if she can go back to her previous name of Raquel Gonzalez. I don't know. If I was her, I would. But that's just me. But I'm going to go with Raquel, whatever her last name is. This is like Sonya Deville's third match on TV in like the last year and a half. So there's that. Thank you to everybody who's decided to watch SmackDown with us tonight. You really, as they've said on many things, you could be anywhere in the world, but you're here with me, watching the channel, watching SmackDown. So thank you sincerely. It's a weird feeling. Like I said, it feels like a funeral. You're sad. You're getting ready to get up to it all day long, getting dressed, and then They do the eulogy at the start or at the end, and then you just kind of just reminisce and hang out with everybody who came to the funeral. And I've been to a lot. So looks like right now Raquel's trying to give Sonya a metaphorical one. So again, let us know who you got. I got Raquel. John, I'm not sure if the Dodgers won tonight. I've been kind of bamboozled this evening. I've only been kind of focused on you guys and SmackDown tonight. Leading up to the show with my folks, all of you is going to hopefully come in. Primarily you and Ms. Janelle, who have been in the chat. That's all I've really known. Check Google. I know it's still working. I know you're over there in the Kyoto, Japan. It's tomorrow, so, but. I apologize. I haven't got a chance to see it. And it wasn't on TV here in Las Vegas because it's the Dodgers and they hate me. So Raquel's getting choked out right now by Sonya, like halfway, but she's really strong, so she just picked her up. Thank you so much, John. 1-1 top of the 7th. Go Dodgers. They did an excellent win to their game last night. I couldn't get anything better than that as far as phrasing. 3-run home run by Mookie Betts when the Dodgers were down after being up 5-zip. Trying to give me a heart attack. Yes, that was a vicious DDT, Miss Janelle. But Sonya's still she can wrestle. She just, for a long, long time, she also was injured at some point, and for a long, long time, she stopped wrestling. So, well, and that's it. You all know the game. So I'm 3-0 now. What are you in your picks for the night? I'm undefeated. Out of nowhere, Raquel with the one-arm power bomb. Good night. Folds her up like a tortilla. And that's it. My name is Gonzalez. That's what she's really saying. Up next. Lacey Evans and Aaliyah. She's sending her a 4-page letter. Maybe that'll make her fight her this time. If she sends her a 4-page, strongly worded letter telling her, look, stop coming down to the ring, running your fucking mouth, and then leaving. And you might be getting the same commercial I'm getting. So it's going to be an excellent program. WWE Legends, the Bella Twins. They could have done anybody else. Not just anybody that's male. Because that's not even what I'm going to say. They could have done so many more women. Let me see how many women I can name in like a minute that they could have done other than the Bella Twins as WWE Legends. Unless they have them lined up and they have 2 women sets for this only like 6 or 8-part episodic show that they have now coming on here. And the Bella Twins aren't fucking anybody that's in the WWE anymore. Before the Bella Twins were fucking John Cena and Daniel Bryan, who now works on Wednesdays and on the show that comes on at 10 o'clock on Friday, not at 8 o'clock on AEW. So they don't have to behold to them for those 2 reasons anymore. So while we're getting a Bella Twins legend show, I have no fucking idea. But I'm going to tell you how many different people, real fast, that they could have just used instead of them. Lita and Trish Stratus, right away. You can give a secondary nod or honorary mention to Mickie James. Then we'll go to Legends. I would have taken Sapphire from fucking Dusty Rhodes over them. How about Sensational Sherry? Now, she did die unsensationally, but still. How about Luna Vachon? How about Alundra Blaze? How about Mae Young? How about anyone other than the Bella Twins? How about Stacy Keibler, The Undertaker's wife? No, not Stacy Keibler. Michelle McCool. The Undertaker's wife. Anyone but the Bella Twins. 2 hours? On the Bella Twins. Jung says, can we stop watching her walk out of matches already? Jeez. Jung, we're going to find out probably in the next 90 seconds. If that's feasible, Jung. We don't know everything. Like we've been talking about all night. Everything is up for grabs right now. Right? Anything's possible. Instead of impossible is nothing. Like that jackass Kevin Garnett said when the bitch ass Boston Celtics, tonight is bitch night. When the bitch ass Boston Celtics beat the Lakers for the championship in 2099 or 2000, whatever fucking year that was, 2009, 2008. And I sat on my mother's couch with my arms folded like this. Funny, I'm always sitting on I'm around my mother with my arms folded, watching sports. But I sat on my mother's couch, pissed as shit, watching that last game. Not letting nobody talk to me. She didn't make any jokes. Not to fuck around with me that time. I wasn't gonna be in a good mood. I wasn't in a good mood. The Lakers and Kobe and Powell had lost to the Celtics, no less. They now passed us in the amount of time. It was hell. So I sat there, and then they win the title, and then there was something, I think it was Disney. I don't even know. It was really popular, or maybe it was Nike. I don't fucking know. Some billion-dollar company had a slogan at that time that was impossible. It was Nike. Impossible is nothing. So his dumbass, they win, and then Stacy Susie Colbert, puts a microphone right in his face, and he's standing there. Anything's possible! Shut your dumb ass up. You said the wrong slogan, nigga. Anyway, so Money in the Bank, we were there for that. His shoulder was up. I called it from the top ropes. I could see it from my seats, but I didn't want to give it away. We got a 6-man tag. That's the facts, you know. He fucked up trying to have a moment when he needs to shut up. Shut your mouth. All right, so Aaliyah, age is nothing but a number. And I don't know if she sent Lacey a letter or not to say, look, bitch, stop walking out of the matches. Give me some action. Let's see if we get it tonight. So let me know for the 15th time who you got in this match. I think I picked the same. I'm going the same person I picked last week. As they show us, I'm going with Lacey Evans over Aaliyah. Now we'll say one thing about Lacey, even since she first came. She got a word that she uses. It's the second word of the day, okay? You nasties. Nasties. She called the crowd nasties. She called everybody nasty when she was a bad girl. They turned her right back to immediately after this. She came back from having a baby and making her a good girl, a baby face. They turned her right back to a heel. And now she's calling people nasties. That shit, the first time I think I heard her say that, you nasty. She said it to a girl backstage. I was dying. What is that? She's like a Southern belle. She called this broad a nasty. Okay. So I got Lacey in this match. Let us know who you got in the comments, please. Thank you for hanging with us. We might actually get a match this time. She does not care for your applause. She just touched somebody's personal property in the crowd. I'd be upset. Okay, RVD. Look with the cornrows. Caucasian with the rolls. You know it. All right. You don't know where she's coming from. She ain't put next week. She got the rolls one side. She got the other side full frizz. Check out G.I. Jane. And here she go, running her southern mouth. Damn. Come on, you nasty. Shut up and get to some action. Yes, Miss Jeanette, you got the roast. You should be ashamed of yourself coming out with them cornrows. Here we go. It's Friday. Aaliyah, hit her. Pretend she's R. Kelly. I pick her, Miss Janelle, because if they have a match, I pick her to win it. So, Miss Janelle, you picking Aaliyah? You picking a 4-page letter back? Age ain't nothing but a number. Not really. Your whole promo is a hard pill to swallow right about now. Your whole character is a whole pill to swallow. Honestly, your outfit's a hard pill to swallow. Your hairstyle's a hard pill to swallow. That's about it. Win, homegirl. Win what? Win the day then. You got to have a match to win something. I wear size 13. I can't wear your shoes, so whatever. About time, home little lady. Come on with something already. Are you gonna stand there and let her just disrespect you? Turn her back on you? Oh, woman's right. Slept her real quick style. Thank you, John. Yeah, just leave. She has what we call in wrestling go away heat right now. Lacey Evans is, let me give you another term, another word for the day. This is a phrase for the day. This is more of a wrestling phrase. I can't remember what the other phrases for the day and words for the day were, except for Vince. But X-Pac heat. That's something that you don't want. JEFFJARRET. Jeff Jarrett. Jeff Jarrett moved up the ladder today too, huh? Everybody just climbing. Everybody took one seat forward at the CEO table, at the board meeting, at the production meeting, at the booking meeting. Everybody moved over one seat to the left right now. Stephanie moved to the head of the table. Nick Khan slipped in somewhere. Jeff moved up. Triple H moved up. Bruce Pritchard moved up. He was crying when he moved up, but he moved up. Shit. At least I got to take my children to a Vince McMahon production. So now I don't die before I say that. Without being able to say that. Clap it up for us all. Thank you all so much for that. For the spirit of everyone. This is some crazy shit. Jeff Jarrett's not gonna call it right down the middle. He's never been a good guy ever. Ever. E-double-T. Double J. Jeff Jarrett. Ooh, so it's 9:30. Show is winding down. Thank you so much to everybody for hanging with us tonight. Throw your ones up in the comments, please. The Usos is out. We won't be getting any Roman. I know Roman, if he had anything, he was like, I'm not working tonight. I'm surely not working tonight. So Will we get to see Naomi and Sasha come back? Anybody, who do you think could be coming back? Whether you watch this video now or you watch this video later, I don't know if people watch our lives all the way through after the fact. I really don't know that. It's impossible for me to know. But if you do, leave a comment, let me know. Or if you just, there you go, Miss Janelle, absolutely. Who do you think could possibly maybe come back to the WWE now? Now that the old man, boss man, has retired. This is a six-man match, so this might run full 30 minutes to the end of the show. Possibly. By the time we get all the commercial breaks and all the entrances in, yeah, it should probably take us to the end. For me, I'm hoping right away, boom, we get Wyndham. Wyndham Lawrence Rotunda, also known as Bray Wyatt. Sit for Bray Wyatt coming back. Bray Wyatt is about to be, I think I saw the date the other day. It's coming up on exactly a year that Bray Wyatt has been fired. SummerSlam is next week. That's where he lost the belt to Roman. That's where Roman first won the belt. Actually, 2 years ago at SummerSlam. Sneaking out of nowhere and coming back and returning and beating Bray Wyatt the Fiend. What better thing than to make me lose my mind live with all of you is if Bray Wyatt somehow came back at SummerSlam. Now the Vince quit 8 days before. Maybe we'll get Killer Cross back. Karrion Kross. Maybe Finn Balor will stop being treated like a wet rag. What's going to happen? Everyone that Vince has held down, meaning anybody that's not the size of Brock Lesnar, Drew McIntyre, Big E, Sheamus, and Roman. Who knows? Sami Zayn is a future SmackDown champion. Are they going to break up the belts maybe? What? Anything can happen now. Because every decision, everything that happens has been Vince's decision. We all know that. He's the last decision maker. We could end up with no longer having an undisputed champion. Our pay-per-view is going to go away. We get new pay-per-views. Will they bring back old pay-per-views? Will they finally use some WCW pay-per-views? It's a lot for me to think about all the different things that could happen. All the things that I know as somebody that loves this crazy shit and has for a really long time. All the things that have not happened. Only because he works it. He owns it. He runs it. Will they work with AEW? Does anybody think that the WWE might now start working with AEW? That would be crazy. Imagine that now. That's I mean, in AEW, it's mid, but the WWE is mid, to be honest. Let's just keep it real. So, will they finally now work with AEW or work with New Japan Pro Wrestling? Work with TNA Impact? Booker T has his own federation in Texas. What the fuck? I'm pretty, like I said, I'm optimistic, I'm pessimistic, happy and sad. Vince is gone, and everything is wide open now. He bought the company from his father in, I think, 1984. Ooh, okay, big ass face smile. Oh, here we go. Okay, so it's not Max himself dressed as a woman. Thank God. That's what I said earlier. Woo. Just some girl that we don't know who the hell she is, but Maxine Dupree. And then that was supposed to be tonight, but now they didn't flip the script, and now she's gonna present it to us next week. But she was supposed to be presented to us tonight. Throw your Vogues up. Throw your Vogues up in the comments. Okay. A good old fashioned what match? My Donnybrook match. Okay. Who came up and approved that name? Stephanie, I blame you. No, it's not going to happen next week. And what we're going to do is we're all going to protest that match next week. When we're all hanging out here together on platform 246, when Lacey and Aaliyah come on next week, as well as possibly this New Day Viking Raiders match. No, when Lacey and Aaliyah come on next week, we are all going to protest and turn the channel together in unison to something. I don't know what it is. We're going to figure it out. Leave a comment if you have an idea. I'm not kidding. I'm not bullshitting. Fuck them. Okay? We're not coming back sitting here waiting for Lacey and Aaliyah to come out and get the fuck out of here. All right, so Street Profits and Moss coming out trying to bounce. Let's see if Moss has rhythm. Mix it up. Cook your Coke. Put your red cups up if you have an iPhone or, I don't know, a tight computer or something. I don't know. Look at Moss. Okay. Moss is about to try to dance. He feels it. Now he's like, I'm just going to walk slow. I'm going to stay in my lane and walk slow. I'm going to just get in the ring. A-Town Clown. So why is he coming? So did everybody see the Usos come out first? Then their opponents come out in full. Then the Usos' partner come out. What Twilight world do they do that at? This is a post-Vince apocalyptic world. And now you just come out whenever you want to come out. Fuck the champion got to come out first. I don't know, John, because it's crazy. They're crazy, boy. Hello. Yep, it was weird, Miss Janelle. That's about the best word we can use for it without cussing. Because, all right, whatever. We've all seen that happen before. Whatever. All right, so. Roll up a doom again. How long are Dawkins' headbands going to stay on? I feel like we just had this conversation. But we got 6-man tag. Let us know who you got. I think tonight, I got to go with the Street Profits and Moss tonight. That's my pick. Please let us know in the comments. I wasted time and didn't ask early, so I'll give you like at least a minute to put your claim in. All right, if you're watching it, thank you so much for hanging with us tonight. SmackDown's been on. It's been fluid. Trying to figure out what's going on. Kicked it off with Stephanie McMahon, the boss tonight. And now we got a 6-man with Dawkins working his ass off. Dawkins did that little move set at Money in the Bank when we were there. Missionary got the Usos in theory tonight. All right, I got the Street Profits and Moss. I'm not going to call him Madcap. I refuse to call this man Madcap anymore. So I'm going to just call him Moss. And now we get our first commercial break. We get to see Angelo. I don't know what you want to call that. But again, thank you everybody who has hung out with us tonight. Share the video around for us. Please hit that like button for SmackDown, for Vince, for us if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel. turn on your notification bells so that if Vince McMahon retires or in this case unretires, you can find out fast. Maybe he does like pulls a Gronk, a Rob Gronkowski, Rob Gronkowski. There you go. Maybe he pulls a Rob, he pulls a Gronk. Gronk, you know Gronk is going to unretire right when the Buccaneers get to face the 49ers in the playoffs and we whoop their monkey ass. He's going to unretire right before the playoffs, right? Or like, you know, many people do, like wrestlers do all the time, like Ric Flair is doing right now at like 66 or 67 or 70, whatever, just under Vince. He's not too much younger than Vince. He's having his fourth final match. So yeah, maybe Vince is gonna come out of retirement. So subscribe to the channel because I'm gonna know right away when that happens, and I'll let you know. Unless I'm too busy. Like today was pretty rough because I was working and my mind was just going 1,000 miles an hour. And I was working even though I was on my couch. But then everything was just happening. Oh, Vince McMahon retired. No, he didn't. Look it up while you're trying to take calls. And oh wait, Brock Lesnar just walked out of SmackDown. Oh no, he didn't. Oh, Max Dupree didn't even come to SmackDown. Oh, okay, I don't really care that much, but what the fuck is going on? And then dropping videos here on the channel, mostly shorts. And I was just like, it was crazy. So again, thank everybody for watching SmackDown with me. Not making me have to sit here and just watch it myself and not be able to get all these thoughts out. Just be talking to myself basically, because I do that every day, but aloud, you know. So I didn't have to do that tonight because of all of you. Because SmackDown did actually come on, because there was like a brief minute today where I was starting to think like, today, I told my father all my life, you know what, Dad? Fuck whatever you're saying, Dad. Fuck what you're saying. Larry, it's fake, Larry. It's fake, Larry. I want to say, I know that. I was like, all right, Dad. But now I just be like, I always used to tell him, but you know what, Dad? It may be fake, but it's not going to let me down. You know it's going to be here every week, no matter what. When Raw started, every Monday, Dad, you ain't going to never be able to say nothing about it. Monday Night Raw is going to come on. Rain, sunshine, New Year's Day, Christmas Day, Easter, Monday. Raw's coming on. Nothing's going to preempt it. It's going to come on early or late or what. It's going to come on. Wrestling doesn't let you down. Like every other show has seasons. Football, the 49ers have a season where I die when they're gone. And I'm coming from the grave right now. I'm getting revived right now because it's coming close. Actually, it's on Tuesday. Praise God. Niner game. But wrestling's always going to be here for you. But apparently Vince is not anymore. So we got Madcap. Damn it. We got Moss going one-on-one. Or actually, well, now he has Theory in. That was Jey Uso that just got dropped. If you're ever wondering, if you don't know the Usos apart, by the way, Jey Uso is the one that usually does not wear a shirt, that usually take his shirt off. Jimmy Uso is the one that has on the shirt right now, likes to drink a lot, and also has the the longest hair right now, because I think Jey has a buzz, kind of a cut or mohawk. Jimmy has the longest hair, and he has the red in his hair, a lot of red in his hair, and he usually has on the shirt because he has a beer belly because he drinks a lot. So we got two people who don't have beer bellies, Theory and Moss. Theory and Moss are going to be the future, likely, of this company. But hook or by crook. Theory can't come out and say, I'm Vince McMahon's prodigy. I'm Vince McMahon's hand-picked boy and all this other bullshit anymore now either, because Vince McMahon don't work here no more. So nobody cares. Damn, kick him in his face. Are there two ring ropes hanging from the? Yeah, there are. Jimmy, you might want to get a hold of that rope, brother. You can't do nothing from that middle of the apron. Oh yeah, so well they both have red. Jay has the mohawk, and Dawkins has the headbands, and Dawkins is in leapfrog and a back elbow by Dawkins. And that spin it. He is not going to stop doing that move, is he? He's like, let me show you that I can do this. I can move fast. We get it, Angelo. Wait, John, say what? Is that game being played on the moon? John says Blue Jays are up 24-3 against the Boston Red Sox, folks. And if you don't know, we talk all sports on this on platform 246. That's not even real, John. Sorry, it's ended. It's 28-5, and coming in, perfect timing. Arthur, what's up, sir? Good evening. How are you doing? Everybody, please say what's up to Arthur. Arthur, we got all of our folks here. 28-5. I'm like, Arthur, that's fucking crazy. Wow. There was a football game that broke out in the Blue Jays game today. The Blue Jays and the Red Sox. Okay. So it's 28 versus the field goal and safety, huh? Wow. If I was Boston, I would be embarrassed. I would have started the fight. When it got to have 20, I would have just started the fight. They would send me to the back. If I was a Red Sox today. Mr. Janelle says, hey, Arthur, thank you, Mr. Janelle. Now look at them. Wow, yeah. They made them their bitch tonight. Bitch has been a bit of a theme tonight, as we all know, on the show. Bitch was running rampant on SmackDown earlier tonight. Everything is pretty good, brother. Everything is pretty good. You know, we're all here. I'm with you and all of our folks. Thank y'all so much. How's everything for you? How was your day, brother? Yeah, Arthur, facts, they're bitch. That's embarrassing. Like I said, I would have started a fight. This is good to see, man. I'm hoping that you was going to get in time for SmackDown today. John says 2 away from 30 in a baseball game. Unreal. I will have to look and see how many runs in a major league game are the record. Or what is the record for runs in a major league game in, but I know it ain't 28 in overtime or extra innings. No. So like this, what's the record for runs in a major league baseball game in the 150 or I don't know 200? How long is baseball? Fucking 150 plus years. Baseball's been around. Arthur says yes, he's been looking forward to the main event because of the Lesnar situation. Will he come back? I don't know. We know who's not coming back for one, Arthur. Yes, the rest not so good. Thank you, John. Quick with the stick. John, that says the record is 49 runs in a 9-inning game back in 100 years ago, 1922. That is amazing. That's the best news I've heard today. The coolest, because most news I've heard today sucked. So you got a chance to catch Pat. Arthur says getting attacked by Corbin, and then Corbin got to hear Pat call him a bitch. Yep, Pat recovered, came after him, called him a bitch, took it to the TV 14 era, real fast. Gave us a sneak peek, a sprinkle of it, you know. So that was exciting. I was happy for that. Was that our first or second BITCH of the program tonight on Fox? And we're not even on the cock. What's going to happen when we're on the cock next Saturday on SummerSlam when you're all live? Hopefully you subscribe to the channel. You come watch Peacock with us next Saturday, SummerSlam. We're going to definitely be live streaming for that here on the platform. See who wins out of the Usos and the Profits for the umpteenth time too. Tonight, I got the Profits. Arthur says, and you know what I said to myself after that beat down they gave to the Red Sox? It was a sign for our Dodgers to go all the way to the World Series. Shout out to Arthur. Arthur, we have 61 wins and 30 losses, and we're tied right now. The last I was advised by John. Thank you for that. I believe 100% that we're going to win 110 games this year and then win the World Series. Shout out to Dodgers. So now Moss is in like a house of fire. He's taking it to the Usos, taking it to Theory. He catches Theory because Moss is strong as a bull. And his neck is really big. Yeah, you know, Arthur says we want to get the Astros in the World Series. I would love it. Nothing more. Revenge from the year that they cheated us 2, 3, 4 years ago. Yes. And Dodgers killing it. Yes. And Madcap is killing it in the ring right now. Covering Jimmy Uso for 2 after a kind of a lift up, a pop up rock bottom kind of. I don't think that the Astros do want us. What did Michael Cole just say? In baseball, we're talking baseball, that Madcap will be, and he called him Madcap. Moss will be a 5-tool player. Okay, I don't think so, because one of those two was talking to the mic, and he can't do that too well. So there's that. Jimmy Uso acting like he's having some kind of heart palpitation. Or lung problems. Oh, Theory said, not today. Psych your mind. Thought you had a friend. I'm calling him just Moss there, Archer. I think Madcap is this dumb name. Oh, and then Theory thought he was getting away with that clean, but then he just got kicked in the mouth. Okay. So Uso's not letting that slide. Yes, thank you, Archer. But I don't know if they're going to say this is just Moss, but are they leaving? What is going on? And here comes. He about to say, let me show you how to do it. Montez said, I don't need you guys to pull the rope down for me. Let me show you how to do it. Angelo. Yes, Archer, I hate the name Madcap. I have since the first time I heard it. And Angelo flies over the top rope with a suicide plancha. He had to show his partner up. He had to show him up. Archer says, Lesnar, please come back. I think this main event is perfect time to prove them wrong and unleash the attack every. But we're about to see. You're absolutely right. Or you might be right. That was a whole bunch of absolutes. You could be absolutely right, Archer. This match is going long, long, long. Brock could come back and beat up everybody in the ring tonight. We got Theory going for that twisted leg neck breaker. 2. Theory pretty strong himself, getting him up in that move. What do you call it? A figure 4 neck breaker? He didn't get the win, though. A-Town down, says Theory. We're going to see. Madcap ducking under multiple times for no reason. And a big shoulder block by Moss. His name is Moss. And now another shoulder block. He looks like he has 2 left feet right now. And briefcase to the face. And now to the back. So, yeah, somebody's going to come out because this is going to go. It's like 5 minutes left. Now, mind you, they did end SmackDown like 5 minutes early last week. No, like, excuse me, 3 minutes early last week, folks. So there is that. He's taking his time to come and jump on. Give us Brock or somebody. They said Brock was still in the building. There was rumor. Well, there you go, Arthur. The Beast is here. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. That he didn't, even though now we all didn't want him to fight Roman again, but thank God he is, because otherwise it would have been Goldberg. Okay? The Beast is here. He did not quit today. So I want to retract that video that I dropped earlier that said that Brock quit. I was emotional. I'm an emotional man. And that's what I heard. But you called it, Archer. Shout out to Archer. Archer, you get the medal, by the way. You get the medal tonight, Archer. You earned that. You called Brock. Yes, y'all, but it's the best part of the show. Did the medal come up? I don't even know if it did. Boom. There you go, Archer. Salute to y'all. Salute to everybody. Thank everybody for hanging out with us tonight. Miss Janelle, John, Archer for coming in. Cardcast came in early. Hope I didn't miss anybody. If anybody else came in, thank you sincerely if you didn't say anything to me. Brock didn't say anything to anybody. He's just fucking theory up right now. F5 and good night. Damn, Brock. Okay, take it easy. He's pissed. He's taking it out on Theory. Well, you don't need that, Brock, because you have a match against Roman next Friday. That was a bit of a swerve, Archer, because everything was saying that Brock was gone today. Brock was out of there. Poof. Boom. Out of there. But apparently not, because he's now jacking Theory up to end his Friday. Thank you, Brock. Thank you, Vince. Yes, wow, Miss Janelle. Thank all of you. Special thank you to Vince McMahon. Mr. McMahon raised me. And he retired tonight. Thanks for everything. Thanks for the memories, Vince. Thank you all for hanging tonight on Platform 246. Please like the video, share the video around, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Have a good night. Be safe. And again, thank you so much for watching. I sincerely appreciate each and every one of you. It was great getting to watch SmackDown and to get to see Brock come in there at the end, give us the slight swerve, not, in SmackDown on a completely boring note or anything like that. So that was nice. But subscribe to the channel again so you can be with us on our next stream. Again, thank you for watching it. Y'all be safe. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Miss Janelle. Thank you, Archer. God bless everyone. Y'all have a good night.